Hey, good morning. Hi there. My name is Sherilyn and I'm here to do your daily energy check-in. This one right here is going to be for, Monday, June 2nd. And this particular video is going to be for my Libras, Scorpios, Sagittarius, and Capricorns, okay? We're starting today at Scorpio. So, Scorpio to the front. Let's see, just 3 cards just to see where your energy is for this day. Alrighty. For my Scorpios. Alrighty, folks, let's see. Okay, who we got? We are starting today with the King of Swords, to the Two of Cups, and the Hierophant. Okay, Scorpio. So, with the Two of Cups in the center, this is obviously about some sort of a divine union or divine partnership that you are dealing with right now. You got King of Swords and the Hierophant. So you are incredibly committed to this relationship. But you are trying to currently look at it from a very analytical, logical kind of standpoint. You feel as though you're trying to look at it realistically, is what you're saying. Looking at it from an emotional standpoint seems to have caused you some grief or caused you problems here lately. So you are trying to switch the way you look at it. I think you're trying to just gain a better understanding of what the dynamic is really, what it is now or what it is going to be. I think there's some question as to where this particular dynamic is headed, okay? Not where you want it to go, because I think you've got that cleared up, but it's where it's going to go right this second, or how to better get it to where you want it to go, I guess. This feels like it's very analytical today. You're definitely trying to almost go into hermit mode and pull yourself out of the situation for a second to truly assess it and realize where you stand and where things are headed, okay? So it's as good as it is bad, right? I mean, obviously everything in this dynamic is not where you want it to be, so I guess that part could be considered bad, but you seem quite determined to get things where you want them to be. So that is plotting is what I'm hearing. That's the kind of, I don't know, there's probably a better word for that, and I don't have it right now, but it's like, that's what it's like. It's like you're pulling everything out so you can see exactly where everything is at so that you can make a better plan to go forward, okay? That is how I see today. I think that's kind of a comfortable place for you to be in anyways, because you are very strategic, so there you go. Doesn't look like a bad day. I mean, like I said, everything is not lined up exactly the way you want it to right now, but I think that you are definitely headed in that direction, or that's what you're making plans to try to do. Okay, that's what I have for my Scorpios. Let's see what I've got for Sagittarius. Oh, do I have all the cards or no? Nope. Always one. There's always one. Okay, here we go, Sagittarius. Let's see, we're right side up. That's a plus. Okay. So, the weekly readings are up for everybody right now if you want to check those out. I'll be back on Wednesday with the bonus readings. And anybody who's looking for a private reading, just send me a message and I'll get you the details. This one's going to be for Sagittarius, Sagittarius, Sagittarius. All right, guys and gals, where are we at today? We have the Four of Swords, the Hermit, and the Tower. Wow, what kind of weekend did you have, Sagittarius? What you got going on here? Well, the Four of Air or the Four of Swords is telling me you need a minute to rest. With the Tower, something came crashing down, huh? You've got the Hermit in the center, so obviously you have gone into somewhat of a defensive mode over something that must have transpired here recently. I'm going to go out on a limb and say this past weekend. I don't know if it was so much something that transpired or something that just was said, but it sent everything into a bit of a tailspin, it looks like. You need time to recover over some sort of a, I don't feel like this is a major tower type deal. I think this was like a mini explosion or something. Something definitely, like I said, there was a tailspin that ensued over something that was said, it really looks like. So you've opted to pull your energy back for a minute and try to reassess this whole deal and see exactly what's going on. Where do you stand? You know, how should we move forward? That kind of stuff, which is the smartest thing you can do. There's really not another way to deal with it, right? When things go kind of haywire. I think you're a little banged up, a little bit. I don't know if it was that something was said to you that caused all this to happen so that you're feeling a little bruised. Maybe your ego's a little bruised. I don't know. Looks like you definitely need a minute to recover from this weekend or something. This was definitely, you know, you got banged up a little bit, it looks like. But, I mean, I'm sure you'll be fine, but it's just today is a day of rest, okay? It's a day of recovering and analyzing, it looks like to me, okay? That's for my Sagittarius. Let's see what we get for my Capricorns. Capricorn. Let me see. Oh, come on now, shuffle. For my Capricorns, just 3 cards just for Monday, June 2nd. Okay, we got Capricorn, Capricorn, Capricorn. Alrighty. What we got? The Tower. Popular card today. I was getting 2 of Swords. And the Death card. Alright, Capricorn. Well, the center is talking about a decision. With the 2 of Swords, you obviously are being called on to make some sort of a choice or decision. You don't want to make it. You're not feeling it. I don't think you will make it today, period. You're just not in the mood. I have the Tower and the Death card. So, similar to Sagittarius, something has gone a little haywire this weekend. Yours feels bigger than theirs, okay? So this feels like it has more validity or more substance to it, whatever happened here. Has longer reaching effects, let's say. I don't know what happened. They're not giving me that. But whatever it was, it felt fairly large. Currently now, then, because of whatever the Tower was, you're now having to make some sort of a decision, okay? With the Death card here, you are headed for a transformation, as is the dynamic that was involved in this situation. So if this was a relationship, then this relationship is going to transform now. The fact that you have the 2 of the Swords in the middle means you have a decision to make to decide which way it transforms. Is it going to go forward or backwards? Is it going to, remain or not remain? So you're definitely at a pivotal point in this particular dynamic that we're talking about right here. It doesn't have to be a relationship. Could be a job, could be a family member, could be a friendship. But whatever it is, something happened that pushed everything to where it's like, it's got to go one way or another now. Like I said, you have to make the decision. I don't feel like the decision's going to be made today. I think you're taking time out to try to reevaluate it as well. Try to figure out what it is you want out of this, or if you still want this at all, is what this is coming down to, okay? For some of you, this was the final straw. For others of you, it's not. So, it's going to depend on you. Take your time. Take your time on this decision or whatever. You know what I'm saying? There's nobody rushing you. It's not like that. I'm sure people are trying to rush you, but don't let them. Take your time, decide what works for you, okay? Because you're the one living your life, not the other people trying to influence you one way or another. So that's how I see that, okay? And then we're back to Libra. We got them all? Nope. I told you, there's always one card. Libra, what are you doing for today? June 2nd, just 3 cards. Let's see where your energy's at. For my Libras. Oh my God, this ring light is hot as hell, I'm telling you. Okay? I swear. 1, 2, 3. Libra, here we go. Okay, here we go. I've got the High Priestess, the 5 of Cups, and Temperance. Okay, Libra. Well, you're sad. You're sad. You're dealing with some sort of a sense of loss and regret again. Or still, I guess. I think it's a still. I really want these cards to change for you. Okay, I've got the High Priestess and Temperance. So, I mean, there is something that's shrouded in secrecy. You're trying to bide your time. You're trying to get to the bottom of something. I don't know why. Whatever's happened has happened. You're already in the sadness mode, okay? I don't know why you are so determined to get to the bottom of this situation and get all the facts, but you are, so that's that. Temperance on the other side is saying that it's going to take time. I guess with Temperance there, I could also see it as it's going to be healing when you finally figure it out. Sorry, I have to get this fan on me or I'm going to just drop dead right here, I feel like. Okay, so it's you still in the same mode you've been in. There is something here that you are trying to figure out, even though it's ended. I feel like something's ended. I don't know if you're trying to figure out why it ended or what caused. I don't know. But whatever it is, you are not going to leave until you get to the bottom of whatever the secret is. So, unfortunately, you're keeping yourself in kind of a negative sort of an element or a negative way of being right this second. But, I mean, I understand you're just determined and you're going to get to where you want to go. So you're going to get the information you're looking for. I don't think it's today, but it's still coming. Okay? All right, Libra, that's what I got for you. So that is everybody. Thank you guys for everything. And I will see you tomorrow, hopefully a little earlier. I kind of overslept. All right, y'all, take care.